guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gray's Garage, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Another episode of YouTube. So today I'm going to be picking up a 1998 Buick Park Avenue. It's not an Ultra, it's a 3800. It's got 140,000 miles on it. I gave $150 for it, and then it's $100 fees on the auction website that I bought it from. So right now we're on our way to get some gas and get the tow dolly because it doesn't run. They said it starts and then it dies like it's out of gas. So here's a picture of the motor. If you look to the right, you're going to see that the MAP sensor is unplugged. Not MAP, mass airflow sensor. And then you're also going to see that the fuel pressure regulator has no vacuum line on it. But then if we switch over to another picture here that's on the, you're going to see that there's a vacuum line. It looks to be in the passenger side seat. The gas gauge also shows E, so this car is not worth much, but total and all I'll have into it while going to getting it is $300. I like to save them all. I really like to take a car that is bound for the scrap or bound for the junkyard, or a part, being parted out, and I like to fix it and put it back on the road and give it new life. Without further ado, though, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up my father, get the tow dolly, and we're going to stop and get some gas. We'll probably take the Tahoe because it's got dual climate zone, and me and my dad seem to always get into a fight over whose feet's hot and whose feet's not. So, without further ado, alright guys, sorry for the wind noise. Just got here, went and got the keys, didn't film any of that. So here is the new project bundle of joy. Did it not stay up?
No. It's a fucking way over full on.
Yeah, what's up with this?
What's that hood? That's somebody's sandwich that's cooking.
So we got the vacuum lines that go right
What's
there.
the hood?
Looks like it just had intake gasket job done. Cause look at all the injectors. They've greased the injector. Yeah, they just did. Looks like it just did intake gaskets. Yeah, they did just do intake gaskets on it.
Well, then it plugged the shit back in then.
Huh, not really sure.
That looks like a new one too.
Yeah, it does look like a new sensor.
That one does too.
Yeah, it's a new sensor. Plug the mass airflow sensor back in. And it goes on here. They capped it off. They capped off the plug-in for this. That's all split out.
Oh yeah, they capped it off there.
What?
That's a fuel line comes up there. That's a fuel line.
This is a vacuum line.
Yeah, but I mean that's a fuel line.
We didn't even try to start it. But look, they put a. Look at how they. I bet they did an intake gasket job on it, because look at the thermostat. Thermostat's brand new and just had a new gasket put in it. Oh. The temp sensor, it won't run without that. The temp sensor's got to be plugged in. Surely their techs are smart. Damn, it's got a brand new EGR valve on it. Brand new. Look at that.
Yeah, well, that's new.
No, look at that though. Those some bitches are like 300 bucks. They are, aren't they?
Yeah, right there.
What the fuck? Okay, well, let's plug this in here real quick. Brand new fucking, that sensor's brand new. But it's the wrong one, isn't it?
No, you just ain't getting those.
Full coolant, isn't it?
No, the radiator's full.
Yeah, it's not, is it?
Oh, thanks.
Look at the washer fluid. Washer fluid full. Let me go get a board.
Board.
Alright guys, we're gonna put a jump back on this and see if we can get it started. I'll probably bring the camera back out in a minute. Alright guys, well, we're gonna put it up on the car dolly because we couldn't get it to start. We went and bought gas for it. I'm pretty sure it's full of gas. Probably bad gas maybe. Don't really know. Hits, starts, dies, sputters. I think probably the ICM out of it. We'll see. We're gonna get loaded up real quick. She is strapped down. Dad did the strapping job on this side, did that side, so if it falls off, it's definitely going to fall off on my side. And we're good to go. Let's roll. Back to Tilgadi. Alright guys, so a little recap. This is the reason I've not been filming. It started snowing when we were coming into Kansas City, and we've been running in snow and ice since Kansas City. Got the car on a tow dolly because it wouldn't start. I'm pretty sure it's just an ignition module or a crankshaft position sensor, but I actually forgot to grab my scanner today, so I wasn't able to look at the codes or anything. So we're almost home right now. The battery in it is pretty much shot, so I'm gonna put my 200 amp jump starter on it and get some power going into it, and then hopefully the battery comes up. If not, we'll go ahead and change it out for a good one or a new one. I bought a new one like a month ago for my 40th anniversary Grand Prix, so I might just change it into that. Anywho, this is the current situation. The straps are pretty crazy, and I would never try this or recommend it. Tow dollies don't really put weight on the rear tires like you need in this situation. Would have brought my trailer if I knew the weather was going to get this bad this quick. It really wasn't too bad though, but like turning is where it'll really push the Tahoe around. This tow dolly has brakes built into it, so that's definitely a plus. I would not be doing this. I would have dropped the trailer the tow dolly car in Kansas City if it didn't have built-in brakes. So how it works on this tow dolly, they're not electric or anything. What they do is, so any amount of pressure that the car, so when you press the brakes on the Tahoe, the car is going to want to continue forward with the inertia, and the mechanism for the brakes is actually built into the tongue. So the tow dolly pushes on the tongue, which applies the brakes to the trailer, to the tow dolly, and it's a pretty nifty little deal. It'll actually stop quicker pulling a car on the tow dolly than it would just if the Tahoe was by itself. But as you can see, I mean, it's coming down pretty good. I hope you guys can see that. We got horrible mileage on the way there, 12 miles a gallon. Of course, you know, it's a 2004 Chevy Tahoe with the 5.3 in it, and it's got 246,232 miles. So we put around, I'm sorry about the background noise too. That is the tools I brought to get the car fixed if I thought I could do it. But we played around with it for about an hour, not even that. We went and got gas, put gas in it, and I'm pretty sure it's got a full tank in it already. We checked fuel pressure was good. We checked the firing order was good. We did not check for fire though, because we really didn't have a way to do that just quickly. So it wasn't just a really easy fix, but I'm sure it's still going to be a very cheap fix. Right now we're into the car for about $300, so I'll keep you guys updated when I get the scanner out and stuff. It's going to be dark, hopefully. Hopefully we get it running tonight. If not, you know, no big deal. But we're getting ready to go down a really big hill because I live out in the country, and this hill will be sketchy. So I'm actually going to leave the camera on for it. I want to slow down to about 10 miles an hour before I start my descend, which it seems to be stopping just fine. So not too shabby. This turns into slick as snot. Can't even make up this hill. You gotta go the other way into town. My dad told me, he's like, you should not go down this hill. And I was like, well, I don't plan on it. I'm gonna go in the other way. It's a little bit less of a hill, but it's got a lot sharper curve into it, and I think we're just gonna be just fine. Monitor that car back there, it's doing just fine. It's still on there. Yeah, about 15 now. Just go ahead and get one more break. And you can see it kind of a little bit better right through here through this curve. My house is up here to the right. And looks like somebody's been down here since it started snowing. Looks like the mailman maybe. Gonna have to get that plow going. Whoop, shit. About to push me off in the ditch. And it did. I guess we'll just pull through the ditch. I think it's in. Let's go have a look at it. I got a small car out here. Yeah, it's in, but it pushed me off. Oh man, she got quite dirty. Quite dirty. Huh. Oh, that's weird. All right, well, it's home. We're home. I need to move that so my wife can have a place to park. Move it back with the other 12.